In a profit-making area, you can come up with a bonus system. Now, basically, the simplified bonus system that I talk about says that you've got to meet a minimum profit level. Once you've reached that minimum profit level, then what you do is divide each extra dollar among the corporation and the employees. So, for example, you'd say for every dollar over a 15% after-tax profit, for every dollar, say 20% goes into a profit pool. We've done this in quite a number of corporations, and it really helps people get motivated in terms of achieving overall corporate objectives. Then you divide that 20% up equally among everybody in the organization. You've got to have a bonus system. Now, let's think about appraisals now in terms of, is the ship staying on course? I recommend 4 times a year you come back and appraise overall organizational performance. You take a look at your top executives, you have them discuss, and you've got the information right on one sheet of paper. Are we on target? How are we doing in terms of meeting these top corporate objectives? You've also then given each individual 4 times a year an opportunity to say, here are my key objectives, how am I doing, am I on target? The whole thing is managed in a very positive, here's my direction, here's how I'm doing, and then let's have some corrective action if we need it. Now, that's basically how this entire performance appraisal system needs to operate. It needs to be keyed on where we at, where we going, am I on target, and do I get a reward if we succeed? What doesn't make sense to me is to see so much talent in an organization be diffused and go off to some other company or organization because there's no way of being rewarded successfully. You want to keep your key people in your organization. Now, we're going to come back and talk about some concluding statements. We're going to wrap up this entire concept of strategic planning. Stay with us.
With strategic long-range planning, you'll be able to develop a 5-year strategic plan and make your organization successful.
This book, Strategic Long-Range Planning and Management, is going to help you develop a 5-year written plan for your organization. It's going to help you get your people involved in the planning process.
To get your copy, write to Managing for Success, Box 957, Jenks, Oklahoma, 74037.
If you get committed to a strategic planning process, and if you'll manage strategically, your organization can be successful. It's important that every management, every leader in every organization take control of his or her organization. And the best way I know of taking control is to develop a strategic plan, is to manage strategically, to recognize the strength of your people, to gather ideas, to make people feel good about working for your organization. If I'm working for you and I meet my higher level needs of recognition, self-esteem, self-actualization, if you make me feel good about working for you, if you'll reward me when I succeed, if you'll coach me when I'm not doing well, I'm going to be a valuable employee that's going to stay with you and help you succeed over the long term. And isn't that really what we're talking about? Shouldn't an organization succeed over the long run? Shouldn't it pay taxes? Shouldn't it be an ethical member of the society in which it operates? Shouldn't it pay its suppliers on time? What we're trying to do is create a free enterprise system in this country that is based on success, that's based on good, solid thinking. We want to succeed over the long term. Every time a company succeeds, everybody involved in that company succeeds. Every time a check is cashed out of a major organization, that's creating a ripple effect that's supporting other businesses. It's our moral and ethical responsibility as leaders in our organizations to make sure they succeed. There's a smart, good, effective way of succeeding. And that's what we've tried to share with you in this strategic planning and management program. Thank you.